Our Holy Week series is focused a lot on relationships because that's ultimately what holiness is about. It's about relationships that are rooted in peace and in love. And on Thursday of Holy Week, traditionally called Maundy Thursday, we celebrate the giving of a new commandment from Jesus. Now, we call it Maundy Thursday because it probably comes from the Latin word for mandate, mean command. So it celebrates this new command that Jesus gives us in the upper room before he goes to the cross and is raised. And that new commandment is to love one another as I have loved you. And that commandment makes complete sense, I think, in terms of holiness being about relationships, because love is about how we act in relationship. Now, the context of Jesus' command is very interesting and important for us because it's the context of Jesus washing his disciples' feet. It's the picture of a servant, the lowest servant, getting down and performing the most menial task, but an important task, a task that needs to be completed in order for them to be able to eat together in cleanliness and in respect and hospitality. It's an important act, but it's a low act. And in doing this, Jesus is showing us that for us, love is not only about the highest, greatest actions that we can do for each other, it's also about the lowest. And it's also about welcoming in the dirty and the broken. Peter, in this account, tells Jesus, you can't wash my feet, right? Because I'm a sinner. You need me to wash your feet. You're the one who deserves this service. And Jesus says, look, if I don't wash your feet, you have no part of me. Now, not only is that an amazing statement of how we cannot belong to Jesus unless Jesus serves us, and that's true, it's also an amazing statement about how we are to love one another. We are to receive sinners, to receive them with kindness and mercy, to receive them with love. And that's one of the important elements of Holy Week in terms of seeing Jesus, in terms of having a relationship with Jesus. We are called to receive and obey and fulfill this amazing command that we love one another as Jesus has loved us. Jesus has loved us by bringing us into a relationship of forgiveness, by serving us, by caring for us, by never abandoning us. And Jesus wants us to do the same for one another in his name so that we can learn to be holy as he is holy. And so today let's think about and consider how we can obey this commandment to love one another as Jesus has loved us. Let's think about how Jesus has loved us, his amazing mercy and kindness and forgiveness and welcome. And then let's reflect on how we can express that in our context to those who are around us. In Jesus' name.